My mother gave away my personal belongings to my aunt's kids without asking, then demanded I pay rent and cover tuition for them while guilt-tripping me into thinking it was my responsibility. Part 2. Now, let me be clear, I've been contributing financially for years. I've helped with bills, groceries, repairs, you name it. But this wasn't about the household, this was about supporting my aunt and her kids. My mother outright told me that the rent money would go toward helping them get back on their feet since my aunt wasn't working and her husband wasn't providing child support. I tried to reason with her. I explained that I have my own child to think about, my own expenses to manage. But she wouldn't hear it. She said I was being ungrateful for everything she had done for me growing up and that it was my duty as part of the family to step up now that someone else needed help. Then came the next demand, paying for my aunt's kids' tuition. That was the breaking point for me. My own child's future is my priority, not someone else's kids, especially when their mother isn't even trying to find work or contribute in any way. It felt like no matter how much I gave, it was never enough. When I told them I couldn't do it anymore, they turned on me. My mother accused me of being heartless and abandoning my family in their time of need. My aunt played the victim card, crying about how hard her life has been and how she just wants what's best for her kids. They twisted the narrative so that I looked like the bad guy, selfish, ungrateful, cruel. The guilt was overwhelming at first. They made me feel like I was a terrible person for even thinking about saying no. But then I looked at my child, my sweet, innocent child who depends on me, and realized that this wasn't fair to either of us. Why should we sacrifice our happiness and stability for people who don't respect our boundaries or appreciate our help? So I made the hardest decision of my life, I left.